my darlings. Good night. It's quite late. It's almost midnight. I've had a very busy day, just doing a lot of things, just stupid stuff, a lot of just all day. But I'm quite hungry, so that my stomach is growling. Excuse me if you can hear it, because it's just like horrible. I haven't eaten in a few hours. But oops, I'm working on a screenplay for a spin-off of Suits. And I'm like hoping that somehow Duchess Megan will hear about it and she'll be like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. I want to do this. Please send me the pilot. I've never written a pilot. I've never written a screenplay. I have no idea what the process is. I tried to find a sample screenplay, couldn't find anything really impressive, but I found this one thing. So I'm sort of like using it as a rough guide, but this is like not a real screenplay. But I just wanted to, because I can't keep a secret, I just wanted to like share it. Because I'm so like, I have too much free time. So the spinoff is called Rachel Zane, and it's centered around Megan's character. Okay, so it's season 1, episode 1. This is the pilot. Who's the director? I have no idea. The writer is me, obviously. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, okay? And it's starring Meghan Markle, Rick Hoffman, Sarah Rafferty, Gina Torres, special guest starring Gabrielle Macht and Patrick J. Adams, right? Okay. And I guess some other people too. Okay, so Act 1, exterior. Rachel Zane is walking towards an office building in New York City, and it's the daytime. Okay, so she goes, so no, it's a snowy morning. Rachel is wearing snow boots with her black suit and a long black coat on account of an early December snowfall. She's carrying a black Strathbury bag. She has earphones in her ears and a scarf around her neck, but no hat. Her lush mane spills onto both sides of her shoulders. New York traffic is slowly trying to make its way uptown in the snow, honking horns and yellow caps. A New York City bus. The viewers can hear the snow crunching under Rachel's boots. She enters the revolving doors of her office building and enters a stunning lobby that is decorated for Christmas. My stomach is going absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. So the receptionist. Good morning, Miss Zane. There's Rachel Zane. Good morning. Rachel speaks automatically without really looking at the receptionist. She does not break her stride as she walks by a tall Christmas tree and heads to the elevators. The receptionist tries to get her attention, but Rachel does not hear the receptionist because of the headphones in her ears. She presses the elevator button and the door opens immediately. Rachel gets into the elevator. A man gets in behind her. She presses the button and stands near the door while the man positions himself behind her. The elevator begins to climb to the 25th floor. Just before the door opens on the 25th floor, the man timidly taps Rachel on the shoulder. She spins around to face him, removing the earphone from her right ear contemporaneously. Her eyes widen in shock at the familiar but scruffy face staring down at her. Mike, hi. Rachel is silent. She can only look at him wide-eyed with shock. An audible sound signals they have reached the 25th floor. The elevator door opens. Rachel continues to stare at Mike without speaking. He reaches behind her to hold the door before it closes. Mike, sorry. I've been waiting for you in the lobby for nearly an hour. I didn't want to spring this on you, but you were wearing headphones. Rachel is still not speaking. Her eyes continue to widen slowly until she looks like she's looking at a ghost. Mike steps out of the elevator, but continuing to hold the door. Mike, this is us, I think. Rachel slowly steps out of the elevator without taking her eyes off Mike. Mike, I realize this must be a big shock. I would have told you before, but told me what? Mike, Louis made me an offer I could not resist, and Rachel distractedly removes her scarf and swallows hard. And what? What the hell are you talking about? And what? And, okay, so Louis made me an offer I could not resist, and Rachel distractedly removes her scarf and swallows hard. What the hell are you talking about? A second elevator door opens, and Louis and 2 other people emerge. He sees Mike and Rachel and turns white. He swears under his breath. Louis, wow, good morning. Rachel, Louis, what is he talking about? Lois, my two favorite people in the world. So good to see you both getting reacquainted. Rachel, can I speak with you privately in my office, please? Rachel looks from Lois to Mike and then back at Lois. Rachel, Lois, what is this man doing here? Mike, I work here. Lois asked me back to help out with the case. Lois, it's just temporary. We need the help. Rachel, what? What is this? What are you talking about? Lois, we have to just put aside personal issues right now, okay? We have a big case on our hands that is make or break for us. 2 seconds. Make or break for us. It is not every day that the President of the United States calls looking for a lawyer. Heck, I don't know that any president has ever been indicted for espionage in this country. This isn't an all hands on deck situation, Rachel. Is this some kind of joke? You hired my ex-husband to work in my law firm without my permission, without telling me? I have not seen or heard from this man in 5 years, not a word, and you hire him behind my back without giving me the courtesy of telling me till now? Are you serious? Are you serious? Lois looks stricken. He begins to stumble over his words. Lois, Rachel, I didn't know how to tell you, so I just figured he shows up and then I explain. Mike, it's my fault. I swore Lois to secrecy. I knew you would be upset. Rachel is at a loss for words. She shakes her head from side to side, her mouth open but no words coming out. She looks from one man to the next in rapid, successive stares. Then, exasperated, she dramatically presses on the elevator button. On the down. Let's say the down. Oops, sorry. Lois, for God's sakes, Rachel, calm down. You have to be. Look, this calls for all of us to be grown up, and this calls for the elevator door opens. Put a dash here. Oops, sorry. This is all very raw. This is all very real time. It's like, oh my gosh. I'll bring this back a little bit and push this in quite a bit. Comes out. Okay, so the elevator door opens. Rachel steps inside and presses the lobby button. As the door slowly closes, Lois demands to know where she's going. Rachel, I quit. Boom. So that's like the first scene. Your thoughts, darlings, on my what do you call it? My screenwriter skills, okay?